Hi y'all, if you're watching this part, you're watching the replay, drop me a hashtag replay for me. Let me invite a few people. Let's see. Alright. Hi Chloe, make sure you guys share to the team chat. I just kind of want to make this like quick and simple because I've had so many people like basically giving me excuses. You guys, we have a really big team and we help like all of your leaders and all of each other. Even if you don't consider yourself a leader, you're still a leader because your actions affect actions of other people too, because everyone watches everyone in here. Like literally, like we're all like monkey see monkey do. We're all training each other basically. Hey Allison, thank you Chloe. But I just basically wanted to say, like, there's a lot of us in here, right? And I wish every single person watched these lives, but they don't, because either they don't get seen or you just don't want to take the time to, whatever the reason is. But those of you who do, thank you, because like we take the time out of our days to do this, and we really appreciate it when you guys actually like want to learn and be a sponge and soak up all that information. Being a sponge is what will get you sent to the top in this business. Taking the time to listen to what you're being taught and what people are taking the time to teach you and soaking it all up like a sponge is what is going to send you to the top. So if you're on this and watching, congrats. You're probably going to go to the top as long as you actually like let your actions follow through with what you plan to do in your head. So I'm just gonna be like really red right now. If you don't know what being red means, it's like being blunt, unapologetically. I apologetically mean just being super real, money driven. Like if you are watching this and you join this to make money, drop a 1 for me, because I feel like a lot of the time people forget that you like what you actually joined this for after you get like caught up in like the hoopla of it. You joined this to make money, did you not? Like I want to see some ones popping up in the comments. All right, they're loading in. So if you started making friends and relationships after you joined this business, drop a 2. I'm going to let them load. I'm loving all the ones because, yeah, we all joined this to make some money. Awesome. Okay. So if you sometimes, forget that you joined this to make money and you get caught up in all the hoopla of how many followers you have and how many friends on Facebook you have and how many likes you're getting and how many comments you're getting and how many DMs you wake up with, if you ever get caught up in that and forget that we get paid to put enrollments in the system like customers and distributors, if you've ever gotten caught up in that, he's like breaking stuff in the kitchen and I'm just having to like chill on this live because I'm live right now. Dude, stop breaking stuff. I'm live right now.
Nobody told me.
I told you. Anyways, if you've ever gotten caught up in all of that mess, drop a 3. Okay. Just getting caught up in like forgetting that we actually get paid to put enrollments in the system. Customers, distributors, samples. That's what you get paid for. We don't need to get caught up in, all the hoopla, but I've gotten caught up in it before. So now, I want you to drop a 4 if you've ever gone through a day and felt like your whole day went by you and you just feel like you didn't have time to get your dailies done. Sending out messages, following up with people, posting on both of your feeds on Instagram and Facebook, posting on your stories, growing your friends list, growing your followers. Drop a 4 if you have ever just let a day go by you and been like, I just didn't have time to get anything done. Okay, I'm loving the honesty. Thank you for being honest. I'll drop my 4. There's my 4. I've been in this business almost 2 years, guys. So I've been through the ringer. 4, but I do have time. Just didn't do the things. All right. Okay, so something I want you to remember is that the people in this business who make $80,000 a month, that's a thing. The people in this business who make $20,000 a month, The people in this business who make $10,000, $5,000, $2,000 a month, the people who make $500 a month have the same amount of hours in one day, in 1 week, in 1 year as you do. And they just choose to make the time to work their business. They choose to wake up 1 hour earlier and put the work in if they have crazy kids, if they have a job. They choose to stay up 1 hour later if they have crazy kids, if they have a job. A lot of people that, I sign up think that I have all the time in the world because I do this full time now. How do you think I got to be able to do this full time, you guys? I joined this working full time, part time, 100 hours a week, and in college full time. So, what do you think I did then? Do you think I just said I don't have the time? No, I stayed up later. I got up earlier. On every break when I went to go pee, I was responding to people on my phone. I was putting up a post. I was doing what I could, getting host to post up. I was doing what I could when I was peeing, when I was eating, right before I went to sleep, as soon as I woke up, so that I would be able to have all the time that I have now. I wouldn't have moved to flipping Texas from Alabama if I didn't choose to make the time. You guys, I worked 16-hour shifts, and I have people who are saying they work 4-hour shifts and 8-hour shifts, say that they don't have the time. I'm sorry, but you can't come at me with that. You have kids, and I don't, okay? Our top income earners have 5 kids. I just want you to realize that you are choosing to not make the time to make money from your flipping phone. Does that make sense? You can literally make an endless amount of money from your phone, and you're choosing not to because you have excuses. Okay? Literally, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. If you work 8 hours a day, that's 16 hours that you have not used to eat, to pee, to poop, to bathe, to sleep, to hang out with your boyfriend, to go on a date. That's 16 other hours, right? Okay, you want to do 12 hours in a day, the daytime, so you can sleep for 12 hours? Okay, 8 hours out of 12 hours. What is that, 4 hours left in the day? It only takes an hour to complete your daily 6 list. Sometimes less. It can take 30 freaking minutes. And you're saying that you work 8 hours a day and you can't use some of those 4 hours to do 5 minutes, 10 minutes here and there throughout the day, to instead of scrolling on your Facebook to be nosy about what people are doing with their stimulus check, you just choose not to send messages. You just choose not to get up post to post. You're just choosing not to grow your network. You're just choosing to not do personal development. You're choosing to not make money. You're choosing to not be successful. So until you decide to do the things that you know how to do in the free time that you know you have, instead of just taking an extra nap, stay up 30 minutes more. Do the stuff you know you need to do. Okay? So before you come at me and you're like, I'm not having any results, before you come at your enroller, before you come at your leader and you're like, I'm not seeing any results, what work are you actually putting in? Tell me that. There's a cat trying to get all up in this. Tell me that. Tell me that you actually are using the time that you're not at work and that you're not with your kids to get work done. And then I'll help you figure out why you're not getting enrollments, because that's what we get paid from, is enrollments. So I'm sorry if this hurts your feelings, but you have the same 12 hours while the sun's up as I do. And even though I don't work, can you stop? Even though I don't work 16 hours a day anymore, I used to, and I worked in this business at the same time while I was in school full time, working those 16 hours all day or all night. The reason why I'm at home full time now is because I put in the flipping work while I had those crazy hours, guys. So you can't come at me with that time management thing. I have so many friends who are bosses at this business with 4 kids, someone with 6 kids, 2 kids, 1 kid, newborn, 5-year-old, teenagers. I know the answer to all of it, you guys. So before you come at me like I don't have time, or before you come at your leader like I'm just so busy, no, you're not. You're choosing to say you're busy when you're not. Okay, so after you figure that out, come to me and be like, hey, can you help me with this if you're actually doing every single thing on your dailies list? All right, I love you guys, and I'm proud of you, and thank you for hopping on.